Hello everyone, it's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway, and I'm here to do a general weekly read from the 26th of Feb to the March the 3rd. Before we get started, let me just introduce my products, and I am reading from my Sacred Geometry Healing card deck, which is online. You can buy it from stockers all around the world. I've only got one deck left, so I need to get some more in, but you can also purchase them from me. Also, my amazing L.A.B liquid alchemy in a bottle, which are high vibrational frequencies that have been created to nurture, balance, heal mind, body, and soul. There are actually 34 in my range, and there are 34 that you do get in this box if you were to buy it as a full set. And they are really fabulous also, apart from working on them with yourself. But if you're in clinic, they work beautifully with your clients. So I've sold them to kinesiologists, chiropractors, physios, healers, you name it. So if you'd like to learn more about them, go on to my website, www.phoenixgateway.com.au, and on the homepage on the top right, or if you're on your phone, if you scroll down, it will come up, but you can actually download a PDF on the elixirs, the 5 top reasons to work with the elixirs. And I'm going to create, I've done something once before, but I'm going to revise it, and I'm going to bring back a workshop on the working with these frequencies, as well as a few other things like gritting, etc. The last but not least is my tour to Egypt, the Seed of Sekhem, which is coming up in October, the 1st to the 13th of this year, and it's going to be bloody amazing. Cannot wait to go back. All the information is on my website, and you are welcome to contact me about it to find out more information. www.phoenixgateway.com.au/Egypt-tour/. But if you go onto my website, you will find everything you need there. And as I said, welcome to contact me about it. I have got the amazing Yusef Uyan working with me as well. So picking up the elixirs today, as I have for the last month or however long I've done them now, and I was sort of blown away with what has come through. Interestingly enough, well, the reason I say this is that the 3 that come through are the 3 that I have pretty much been getting on a regular basis. So it came through as protection. Always seems to be protection first. Rahorakti, I'm pretty sure that was on the list last week as well. And then there's the Blue Lotus. One of my absolute divine favorites is Blue Lotus. And as I was writing the date down, so I don't forget, I actually the words that came into my head are time is of the essence. And yes, we're the ones who created time. But in saying that, the reason why I feel these words may have come up is because just because we've used these particular frequencies, you know, in 1 week or 2 weeks, doesn't mean that we've finished working with these frequencies. There is a reason why these frequencies come up. And I seriously ask as a general to choose 3. I insured it. So one of the best ways to do this is I just run my hand over the elixirs to get what I need. It's not my field of expertise, but my understanding and what I know is that in particular last week, like I follow the Schumann resonance. The Schumann resonance seems to be quite steady at the moment. But what we are experiencing are some massive solar flares. And last week alone, we had 3 X-class flares in a row. If I understand it correctly, you have your 3 main types of class, their flares. You have a C, an M, and an X. And that's in the order from lowest to highest. And we had 3 X-class flares. And the people that I spoke to that felt so affected by these by these flares physically and emotionally, but I think physically and the tiredness has been just blowing most people's minds. And I feel this is the reason why these are coming up. Protection, that speaks for itself. Raharakti is all about balance. It's remaining balanced within yourself, because these energies are really just throwing us around. And I'm sure there are other reasons out there. Plus we had the full moon, you know, and for anyone that thinks that, you know, it can't interfere with our physicality, absolutely wrong. It penetrates every cell of our being. We feel this. And Blue Lotus is all about bringing ourselves that insight. I think it's really important too, because with everything that's going on energetically, it can throw us so badly that we feel, for some it could feel like this dark night of the soul, like you're going through this really turbulent time. You're really finding it harder to, you know, find the stability. And it's telling us that, you know, it's from the darkness, we come into the light. It's about the insight that we find. It's knowing that we are okay. But just as these shifts are going on a macro scale, on the micro scale, that's part of us, we are feeling the same shifts, and we are going through these same explosions, because we're having to go through these major releases, and it's affecting us on so many levels. So working with these frequencies is totally amazing. The other thing, I have to be honest, that I've started wearing again this week, because I stopped wearing it for a while, is my shungite. You can choose what you wear, what you feel is, you know, gives you more protection. I have a beautiful pendant that I had that was made by Emily Pettigrew from Divine Energy Alchemy. I'm going to share her link in my video, because I absolutely love what she creates. She just has a crystal and she puts whatever together, and it goes with such beautiful intention and love. And every time I see her, I usually, you know, buy another piece, because I go, yep, I like that. Yep, I like that. But her shungite pieces for me have been amazing. So without further ado, let's just get a few cards, because I've been speaking for a little bit as well. Sometimes I think it's more important just to talk about what's going on. And I think for me, just being able to go, okay, these elixirs, you know, are really showing me, even before the cards and the words that have coming through my head, like, you know, it's really connecting in to my intuition, my gut feels. You know, I've got to go with what I get, because it's just so important. So let's pick 3 cards. Let's see what comes through for us for the week. All right. 3 cards, please, and thank you. And I don't know that they want to come flying out today. Oh, as I say that, wisdom. This is our connection to our higher self, our connection to our wisdom, our intuition. And it might be that you actually see an owl, and that owl is also giving you a message that, you know, you are being divinely guided. And, you know, when you are feeling, maybe it's when you're feeling that vulnerability or that uncertainty, call upon owl, and call upon the owl for its wisdom to assist you in understanding what it is you are feeling, and, you know, what it is that you need to know for the right now. Owl is beautiful because owl also guides you from the darkness into the light. You know, owl can help you release yourself from that shadow, and to gain greater insight into you. Okay, this is a 48. 48 is a 12. 1 plus 2 equals a 3. This is all about our expansion of knowledge and wisdom. So really beautiful. And this is where we're at. And it's asking that you trust yourself. Trust what you get. Trust in the words, in the feels, in the knowings. You have what you need. And just know that you're okay and you are, you are guided in this lifetime. And set your intentions to that too, because what we set our intentions to is what we create. Don't ever forget that. Right, I'm just going to pull another one. Yes, it's the Phoenix. Okay, the Phoenix is saying take hold, because inevitable change is here. It's upon us. And this is what we're feeling. This is what we've been going through for months, weeks, years now. But it's getting stronger and stronger. Energy is building, energy is building, energy is building, energy is building. I don't know what's to come. I don't have the crystal ball. All I know is the now. And in the now, I know what I feel. In the now, I know what I need to work on. And this is what I'm passing on to you. It is so, so important to go within. It is so, so important to protect your energy. It is important to create the balance in your life. And it's as you create the balance is to bring yourself from that darkness, that, the darker places, and find your light. Because the light can't exist without the dark, and the dark can't exist without the light. But it's knowing that inevitable change is upon you. Okay, and know that the more energy you put into creating the life you want to create, knowing what you want to leave behind, something miraculous is there for you. There's something miraculous is coming to fruition. And the only permanency in this lifetime is change. That is a given. And it's a 9. So 9 is all about endings and completion. Okay? And what comes after the 9? The 1. It's all about new beginnings. 10 is a 1. Okay. One more card, please. And thank you. Because the 528 came through after saying a few things there. But let us see. I'm just going to pull a card again. Gratitude. Okay. This is gratitude for everything you have ever experienced, everything you have been through, and just your life in general, as the lessons that we have experienced, the ups, the downs, the grievances, the elation. Okay. Because with gratitude, it allows us to shift those some of that darkness, or some of those experiences that we no longer need to hold on to, the lessons that we have been given. And this is an 11, so we're going into that new beginning. We're going into, into those areas of leadership, moving forward, creating stability in our life. It is an acknowledgement of our blessings, and it is so important. And if you need a little bit of help, if you're feeling a little bit stuck, my suggestion is to try to start a gratitude diary every day. Just write something do it for a month. Write something in that diary every day that you're grateful for, that you've experienced in your life, or something that you experienced on that day. And maybe you'll find as you start to write more and more and more that maybe there'll be aspects of your story that you can start to write, that you are ready to really let go of, and you're putting it down on paper. And then what you could do, if that is the case as well, is burn what you have written and release it. with fire, because it's a beautiful way. The bottom of the deck comes back to protection. And again, this is, you know, really, really important that you are protecting your energy right now. We really have been in a vulnerable state, and this is physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and each one of us is feeling something. And if you're really aware of it, then understand that it's important, you know, to protect yourself. And like, I've come on today wearing all black, and I've realized even the last video I did, which was a few days ago, I was wearing all black. So I'm, you know, one of the things you can realize also with how you're feeling or what's going on in your life is by the colors that you wear. So I know, I mean, black's always makes you slimmer anyway, but it's also you know, for me, I know it's also a matter of protection, and that is another reason why I wear black, and I wear my darker crystals. So on that note, I'm going to leave it there. And just know, and I think I'm going to come back to time is of the essence, because I think you've got to realize that everything that has been happening in our lives is happening for us, not to us. And things take time. They take time to develop and to create and to bring things to fruition. And it's no different than what is going now on a worldwide scale. And we need that bit more patience. But while we're waiting for things to happen, or, you know, we can't just sit there and wait. We need to do the work on ourselves. Otherwise, when things finally come around, you're not going to be any different to where you were before. So do the work on you. Find out what makes your heart sing. Don't stop living. Hence, me going to Egypt. I won't give this up. You know, I don't fear being able to travel to that part of the world. I've been there, you know, in some of the height of commotion going on around the actual country, and it's been perfectly safe. So have a beautiful week wherever you are. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Bye for now.